Good morning, friends. Hello, my name is Christopher. Welcome back to my garden. In this video, we're going to be putting hoops and netting on our raised bed. So in this particular bed next to me, as you can see, we have strawberries. Ooh. And if you've ever tried to grow strawberries, perhaps you've encountered the same problem that I'm trying to counteract. Birds! Yes, birds are beautiful and they're wonderful and they need to eat. And sometimes they go after things in your garden, right? You've got those bright red berries with the dark green foliage contrast. Easy to pick out. So, since I don't have to worry about critters in my soil, I don't have gophers or things to worry about, I'm only worried about aerial attacks from birds and maybe the odd squirrel that tries to jump onto this. I am doing a hoop netting situation. It's a pretty straightforward process, so it shouldn't be that long of a video. Before I run the B-roll showing what I did, I just want to take a quick moment to say that if you like any of the products you see in my garden, especially these raised beds, check out my affiliate link in the description below from Vego Gardens. They don't pay me directly, but I do participate in their affiliate marketing. You go there through the link, you shop, it doesn't cost you any more, but I do get a credit kickback to buy more cool gardening stuff to make great videos for you. Thanks. Stick around to the very end of the video and I'm going to show you exactly what all of these things are called and how much they cost so you can write them down and spec out the pricing for yourself. It all begins with metal conduit. And this conduit I had already used in my garden to much success, in fact, for the bean trellis that I used to add on to my cattle panel arch trellises behind me here. The conduit is incredibly easy to cut with any kind of metal cutting blade. Here I'm using a scroll saw, but you could use a reciprocating saw. You could even use a manual hacksaw. Pretty straightforward. I'm cutting mine about 24 inches. For this 8-foot raised bed, I'm using 6 sections. You can see here I'm placing them 2 in the middle, 2 on one end, and 2 on the other, sticking them down about as far as they go until they're maybe, 6 to 10 inches above the top of the raised bed. Next up, we take our rubber tubing, which is conveniently 1/4 inch size larger than the conduit. All we have to do is gently bend it. We don't want to over bend it because this will retain its memory. We gently bend it and we place it on top of the conduit and shove it on down right until it reaches the soil line. You can put it an inch or so below if you want, but I didn't think that was necessary. This is going to be held in by force because the arch wants to bend out, and it's going to be balanced off by the conduit and the side of the raised beds. No concerns about these falling over. After that, it's time for the netting. I'm using netting, but you can use whatever you want on the top here, really for your own purposes. You can be using some sort of bug mesh. You can be using some sort of a plastic in the winter time to extend the life of your raised beds. You could put on a shade cloth, whatever you want for your own purposes. Again, I'm using the bird netting, and all I had to do was throw it over the hoops, measure it to size, and cut it. The last slightly putsy step was just to stretch it out so it wasn't saggy on top of the hoops, and I used some stones as I was going around to hold it in place, and I came back with some yard staples, and they just go right through that netting that I rolled up near the bottom, shove it into the ground, and that's going to lock it in place. Now if I ever need to get in here, when I need to get in here to harvest my strawberries, all I have to do is reach down, pull up 3 of the pins on the side, and I can lift this netting right up and get at my prize. But the birds can't, and that's the joy of something so simple like this. It is an elegant, simple upgrade to your raised bed that will actually get you the produce that you're desiring to grow. Now, as promised, here are the materials and their costs. The EMT conduit that I used was actually 1/2 inch. It just wasn't listed online currently. I got 5-foot sections of these, but this is the black pipe. Of course, garden staples. You can get them in 50 or 500 packs, anything in between, and garden netting. That's it. Do you do hoops in your garden? What kind of hoops? There are so many different materials you can use. I'd love to hear your take on it. Do you like mine? Do you think it'll work for keeping the birds away from my strawberries? I think it will. Thanks a lot for watching. You have a wonderful day. Now get out in your garden and go do something. Take care. Bye.